Hello and welcome. My name is Kelly Felgate and I'm part of Team Posicash. Welcome to Rewards Ripple Solutions training presentation today. We have a lot of exciting things happening and we are really excited about what's happening as well. I'm going to just do a short presentation today, more on team building. Now you might be saying, what is Rewards Ripple? I'm just going to bring up a little bit of a slide so that you'll know. So please don't record this presentation as it is subject to change. And what I do have to share with you, especially about team training today, is really, really important, and that you grab a hold and some clarity of what we're doing here, because this is certainly going to be something that changes your life. Here at Ripple Reward Solutions, we play, enjoy, win, share, and give back. Points power, harnessing points for currency. What happens with Ripple Rewards? You come and you play our game, you earn points, and you bid in our auctions. In the auctions, the highest bidder using our free points will receive the item that they bid on. It's very, very exciting opportunity as well to come and play in our game. It's very simple, and so let's not overthink this, as reward programs have been in our lives every day. Now here at Rewards Ripple, we're doing something very unique and something very different. We're playing for struggling charities and struggling individuals, helping them with their daily necessities. Now we are in pre-launch, and what does that mean? Pre-launch means that we're in the beginning stages and we're going through our testing stages also. So it's a very exciting time to be at the beginning. And as you know, you might know reward programs like going to your supermarket, and as you go in your supermarket and do your shopping, you might receive that reward card in where you can next time come in, maybe get a gift, discount. You might see them through Hilton Honors reward programs, flybys. These are very common in our daily lives. With Rewards Ripple Solution, we're putting a twist on it. We're making it more exciting and making it potential to help individuals who are struggling and charities, not so much for personal gain, but with a community united together, helping each other. It's certainly game changer, because as I play, we all win. We build as a team. As you play, we all win as well. 90% of our games will be a 50-50% split, or some other split, depending on the rules of the game, to a charity. 50% split will be also given in our first game named Match It. Now, Match It is a game as well that will have many other games. That's just the first one we'll be introducing. Here at Ripple Reward, how do we plan on doing it? I'm not going to show a video today because I have something more important to share with you. It's all free. We don't want to create any burden to any individual, and there's no out-of-pocket expenses. It also creates fulfillment and satisfaction. How is that? Because you're contributing to the world we live in, struggling charities and struggling individuals, creating a need because everybody has needs. What about bills being paid? In our auction, we'll have an area where you can bid on with free points. Get that, free points. It's all about points on things like pay my bills. Imagine a year's supply of groceries or hygiene baskets, petrol being paid, student loans. It's very, very exciting, and we're here to create the excitement. As mentioned, zero out-of-pocket expenses to you, and you'll be helping charities around the world with their financial burdens and also struggling individuals. To become a winner is very easy. You just come and play in our games. We have games like a Match It game. We have the football game coming up, hopefully, and I'll get to that in a minute. We have that coming up as well. And you can refer friends, you can refer your family and friends and earn points. We have 25 referral bonus at the moment as well. Refer 25 of your friends to come and play in our games, receive free points of 5 points per person that you invite. Invite 25 referrals and you will receive 25 extra bonus. It's very, very simple to play in our games. As we mentioned, you can invite your family, friends, and loved ones. We also have what is called a winner's circle. This winner's circle is where people will donate like a pay it forward, and we will split share at the end of every month. And that's pretty exciting too. We have our Match It game, which I'm not going to go really into the games today because I want to share with you why it's important to invite others and build your team. We have new sports games. Now, with this sports games, we did have this weekend and still possible coming up our NFL draw match. Now, NFL draw match, there's a 50-50, as we do not want to encourage everybody and get you all super excited and then let down. Coding, if you ever know about coding, can take months, if not years, to code. We have been working on it for a few months now and got very, very excited. We don't know, I don't personally know the answer yet, but Dave has requested, Dave Cutler, that everybody be on the next call to hear the updates of how the coding is going. Now, the sports game will be on the NFL draw, and it's very, very exciting as well. So we're just waiting to hear news on whether that is up and operational, as we would always like to start with that big bang, without any disappointment. You can also earn points by posting banners, which each banner posted to your social media site will have points allocated to them, increasing your point account to bid in those auctions. You also have surveys that you can complete, which is a 5-star rating, or make a comment on the supporter or sponsor who is requesting the survey to be done. There will be much, much more to come as well. Now, the winner's circle, this is something to be very excited. With our Match It game, there's a 50-50 split. Now, as you see here as well, you earn points from being a community, helping each other, being united, and having fun together as a community. Now, I'm not going to go into the breakdown of this very much, but I do want to point out the winner's circle. The winner's circle is something where 10% of all winners will introduce into the winner's circle. At the end of every month, this winner's circle will be divided of that 10% put in from everybody who has won to everybody who is in the winner's circle. Now, this is capped at 100,000 people, and that is company-wide as well. And this is why it's important to get registered as fast as you can. Being in this winner's circle, imagine every month when we reach that 100,000 people, how many points you have. Now, it is important to be in the winner's circle that you do introduce one person that is active and also bid in the auction once per month. This makes it a fair playing field. So this is some reason also to act very quickly. Also, the timestamps in the winner's circle are time-stamped, and in the near future, we'll be having a special position placement privileged for those who have their timestamp position coming in the near future. Now, also, we have a round robin, which is capped at 10,000 members. So as you've seen, you had the winner's circle pool, but you also have your own individual winner's line. So these are your individual members that you have introduced to the program who will help you receive 20% when they win, and the person they introduce when they win, you'll win 20% from them also in point share. Now, the round robin is something that the company will go out and they'll spend money on their advertising, and as they come through the company's unique link, they give it back to those who are in the round robin. Now, this is capped at 10,000 members. Now, if you have your position in the company right now, you'll be in the round robin. As the company introduces a member, they fall into your winning line. What does that mean? So looking here, as you see the R&R, 20% from that person who you will never even know will be playing for you and giving 20% to you. 20% will come from the people, individuals that they introduce to you also. Now, also the winner's circle that we just mentioned, that 10% every month, equal shared company-wide, will also be distributed to you. There's also a fundraiser and a vacation fund on that, but we'll talk about that on another presentation, or watch one of our previous ones, as I really would like to share team building. Now, auction, what is an auction? An auction is something where you'll see items that you get to select. They're not chosen for you. You can come in, choose a pay my bills. How would a month free rent be if you won in these auctions? Year's supply of food, 6 months supply of food, petrol bills being paid, student loans. Come in, bid with your free points just from playing our games. Very, very exciting. So, and if in the auction site, if there is nothing there that you need, because this is to help you with your daily necessities, let us know. Send us an email and we will do everything to make sure it's there for you. Now, also a great thing about this auction site is that it's geolocated. I'm in Australia, so what is in Kenya, Canada, England will be completely different items because I might not need them here in Australia. But it's very exciting as well. We also have the second chance pool. Now, because everybody, in which I'll share with you very, very soon, in how many points you will be getting, especially with team building. This is why we need to do this, and there will be a second chance draw. As you bid into the auction, you will lose your points, but that's only on the third bid because all lost points will be placed in a holding bucket or a holding tank in this case. And at the end of, at the beginning of November, the 1st of November, every calendar year, you will be getting those points back. Everybody in the company will have a division of those lost points shared equally amongst us all. Looking at the points, you can see here that Tom bidded 10 points, Sue bidded 11, Tom bidded 12, Sue bidded 13, Tom bidded 14. That's his third bid. His 12 points and 10 points, he will keep them. 14 points will go into the second chance bucket. Now, if Tom was to bid again after Sue's bid and wanted to really win it, he would start again at bid number 1. Charities do not lose points ever at all. You might be saying, how do you get the money for all this? How do you get the money for the auction prizes to do what you're doing? In each of our games, you'll have an 8 to 15 second video to watch from our supporters or our sponsors. They'll be advertising their products or their services. They pay to advertise these products and services with our platform. So the revenue that we are receiving from these organizations and these advertisement logos are an advertisement example only. Subway is with us, Pizza Hut and Circle K are in negotiation. But as they pay revenue to advertise on our platform, we are able to pay it forward, that revenue, for the prizes and rewards in our auction. You also have your own unique dashboard that is for free, and where you have a QR code, a unique code or copy code to refer others into the program to come and have fun earning free points to help them with their daily necessities. Now you can share in social media as well, ChatGTP, social sites, or you can join groups and post in there as well. On this blue part of the slide, there's some examples of what you could say when you want to advertise, inviting others to come and join in this amazing reward program. You could also post on free classifieds like Craigslist. Now I'm going to show you a little video on why these points are very, very essential. Now, as mentioned, we did have our draw, NFL draw coming up this weekend. It's still in the loophole. So Dave will come and he will share the update with you on the next call.
I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. And I need to protect the company. I need to protect you guys as well. So we have done some formal looking at the numbers, but they're not actually accurate. In other words, they have not been verified by an expert of the numbers. But people aren't quite grasping exactly what we have to show people or what can potentially happen. And I was trying to give somebody an example yesterday, and then I was playing with this morning and said, okay, well, maybe we can help everybody understand it. So if you're out here and you're just you and one person and you signed up one person and that person signed up one person, the reason I went with 3 Jim, just so you know, is that's what you need to qualify to bid in the auction. So I thought that's the bare minimum it could be. Now, we know there's going to be 6 games. So it'd be 6 game apps. So it's 3 times 6 equals 18. I think that's kind of real common sense, right? Now we know, and I left this at 10% right now, just so it's easy for the mathematicals, because 10% of that is obviously 1.8. But we actually are going to, there's going to be between 20 and 25% of people are going to win in the games. So there's 20%. So 20% of these people are going to win in the games. So that means you got 3.6 people winning the games. There's an average of 164. Now that's the bare minimum of points you can get in a game, which means you can get 590 points in a weekly game. Now, guys, that would be divided by 2 because you're playing for the auction. Now, I want to show you something. Let's just say that 1 went to 3. Okay. In other words, you just put 3 people in. That's your direct family to get things. You know, they say you have a spouse and 2 kids. So if they signed up alone. So if you had 3, and of course, them 3 went out and done exactly the same. So it'd be 3 times 3. That's 9. Okay. Because you're getting your points, 20% of the points in 3 different levels, you're now dividing 2,500 points. That alone right there is to make sure that there's enough items on the auction site that we believe people will win every single week. Now, what you win, we can't determine that. You might go for a hygiene basket, or you may go for food baskets, or you may go for a vacuum cleaner. But we believe any over 1,000 points each week, there will be a winner. Now, of course, the more people play, the more items we have to put on the product, and that all comes from the amount of the advertisers. So that comes by the eyeballs. So it go every time there's more people play, there's more eyeballs. The more eyeballs, the more money, and then more products go off on the site. But could you imagine if, Jim, if you had, you know, just, and it doesn't matter which way it broke down, if you had 1 person you signed up, but they went and signed up 25 people, okay, these numbers just go. This is all about building a team. So if you went out and got 10 people, and then 10 people went out and got 10 people, you're now looking at these numbers coming in. You've got thousands of points. This is what we're talking about, building a team. If you build a team in this program, you will be able to bid on your rent payment, you'll be able to bid on your credit card payments, you'll be able to bid on your car payments. Even a new program we've got that nobody knows yet that we're bringing out for senior citizens. There are so many senior citizens around the world that are struggling because they're living on pensions, and we're bringing out a Pacific auction site just for them, so they can go in and they can bid on things like AC repair, roof repairs. They can go in and get things that they just cannot do. Guys, this is amazing, because the more they can sit around and spread the word and put out there, the amount of points that go out there is crazy. And like I say, the average winners, we're going to say between 20 and 25%. And we know after the NFL comes out and the other games that come out, 164 is a drop in the ocean to the amount of points you're going to be able to win. So guys, Jim, I mean, this, I don't know if this is helping you, Jim, get an idea, but I kind of took what I had yesterday and I added to it to help people understand a little bit better today.
Well, as a senior citizen, I can certainly relate to what you're saying. My wife won't let me do yard work anymore, and if I had somebody to do my yard work, that would be wonderful.
Well, I think that the issue is, Jim, that there are so many people around the world, and it's not just US, it's world driven.
Now, how exciting is that? Just with 6 games, you can earn that amount of points just by team building. That is what Ripple Effect is all about, and that's why we are called Rewards Ripple Solutions, to share this with everybody, build your team, change your life forever, because this is certainly life-changing. I actually have someone at the door, so I'm very sorry. That's why my dog is barking. But be blessed in this. Be on the next call and catch up with Dave's update on how their coding is going. I'm praying that this will be absolutely successful, as we want to start really, really with that bang. Now, coding takes a lot, and I'm sure they'll get it done, but I cannot give you much promises. We're working very hard as we can to make this beneficial for everybody. Have a great day, live your best life, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.